Welcome to Motors and Medicine. Today we've got another episode of video car review. I'm doing another review of a colleague's vehicle. This time we are doing a 2020 Mercedes-Benz AMG GTR. And this particular car comes with a 4.4 liter V8 twin turbo. It makes 577 horsepower, and this particular series is the non-black series, but there is one that is the black series that will have a little bit more power and a slightly higher aerodynamic rear wing. But this particular car has a hand-built engine by AMG. It's an incredible performer. This particular one has been wrapped as well as PPF'd by our good friend Jerry Oliveira out in Provo at Ceramic Pro Elite. All right, so now I'm gonna open up the door here. We'll have a look inside. Here inside, we've got nice Alcantara. We have very comfortable AMG racing buckets, Alcantara steering wheel, as well as on the headliner. This particular car has a 7-speed dual clutch automatic, mated to that AMG hand-built engine that makes 577 horsepower. It's a 4-liter twin turbo V8. We'll go ahead and pop the hood here, if I can find it. Actually, we'll get to that after at the end of the video. For now, what I'm going to do is get a nice front view of the vehicle, and then we'll go for a ride in it. Then when we get back, I'm going to be checking the sound clip. We're going to be doing a nice exhaust review. So I'm going to get set up in the vehicle now, and we'll go from there. All right, so I got the hood release figured out. Looks like it was hiding underneath the dash, but here it is. This is the hand-built AMG 4-liter V8 twin turbo, 577 horsepower. So now we're going to get set up in the car, and then we'll go for a ride. All right, we're back. Now I've got the car fired up. We're going to go for a little ride, see how she drives. Put it in sport mode with the exhaust on advanced. We'll see how she does. And like I mentioned in the last video, you really got to be careful with these cars that are low to the ground. You got to take your time going out of these entrances and exits. Take your time going real slow. All right. All right, here we go. So initial driving impression. This car definitely has a sense of tight suspension. I mean, this thing is set up for track use for sure. It drives very well. The suspension is taut. It's a little compliant, but it still drives exceptionally well. What I'm going to try now is just hitting the road here, going a little bit, spice it up just a little bit, see how it does, and we'll go from there. Coming up here to our favorite road in Mexico. All right. go. Well, we'll see what this twin turbo can do. Let's open it up. Get it up to about 40 or so we're not slipping. Alright. Got this guy up to speed very quickly. I like the way that the turbos hit on this car. Again, I'm going to draw a comparison to my 2018 Mustang GT that has a supercharged V8 making about 900 horsepower. This car is obviously lighter than my Mustang, but those twin turbos hit really hard. I'm really impressed with that. On the top end, it feels pretty strong. Not quite as strong as the Mustang does, but man, this thing is a ripper. I know that this car is super fast. So what I'm going to do is just take it around the corner here, see how it does, and then we'll get back to the parking lot and do a quick exhaust sound clip. Apologize for the bounce. Like I said, this car's got quite a bit of tautness to the suspension, but it is extremely well sorted in the road manners department. In fact, I think this thing handles far superior to that Corvette that I drove the other day. So that's saying something. This thing is definitely well sorted. Of course, this car comes in at a much higher price point. This car, the non-Black Series AMG GTR, comes in at a cost of a little over $200,000. The AMG GTR Black Series, I think, is like $380,000. So I think this might be like $250,000 if I'm not mistaken. But man, this car is definitely incredible for all that it does and all the performance it gives. This car has a nice flat bottom steering wheel, so you can get in and out real easy. It also has an incredible sound system, and which I'm not going to preview right now because I gotta keep my volume working on the phone, on the camera setup. But the air conditioner works great, and the carbon fiber trim in here is very nice. We're making a right-hand turn here. Give it a little push there, not bad. We want to try to keep it, on this particular road, we're going to keep the speeds very legal. But, wow, this car cruises right along. I'm very impressed with the performance and the aggressiveness of the tune, as well as the pedal mapping. I had this thing in Sport Plus, and I had the exhaust in what was that setting? Not balanced, but powerful. I had the exhaust set on powerful. So yeah, man, this car is incredible. This car drives well, handles well, accelerates incredibly well. The brakes on this car are enormous. They look to be close to 16-inch in diameter. 6-piston Brembos. Well, they're labeled with AMG, but I believe that they use Brembos as well. So yeah, if you are interested in a car that can be a daily driver as well as an incredible track performer, I think this is the car for you. I am impressed, very well impressed with this car, and the performance is outstanding. Like always, I have to hand it to Mercedes for putting together an incredible machine and putting a little bit of emphasis on performance instead of just family hauling, right? So, pulling back into the parking lot now. We're gonna get this car backed up. All right, we're back out here, parked. I've got the car shut off, but I set up the camera right over the rear exhaust, which is a center exit exhaust. Sounds really good, especially with the powerful mode that I had it in. I'm going to go ahead and fire it back up and give it a couple revs, and we'll end the video there. All right, well, there it is. This AMG GTR is an incredible ride. Got to give another shout out to my colleague who was kind enough to let me review it and drive it today. But like always, if you like the content, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And on the next video, we're going to try to do another review, different vehicle, and we'll go from there. But until then, this is Motors and Medicine signing off.